I just got back from Hamilton Island and I'm really excited about my future. The beauty, spa and wellness industry is booming. It's a $4.2 trillion global industry. And the biggest part is the beauty and anti-aging sector, which is worth over $1 trillion each year. In Australia, beauty jobs are growing by 29%. By 2022, there'll be over 10,000 new beauty jobs in Australia. My interview was 15 minutes and she offered me the job on the spot.
Salons, Brazilian Bronze Beauty, Alabaster Emporium. In London now, I'm working at the Park Plaza Hotel.
Woman Dalen,
L'Oreal,
Heyman Spa, Silk Laser Clinics,
Mandarin Oriental, Laser Clinics,
Indota Spa in Kew,
Laser Clinics Australia, Miss Fox,
Crown Spa,
Dr. Tass, Indota Spa,
Dr. Dream, Alabaster,
The Beauty Emporium,
Mecca,
Results Laser Clinic,
Georgina & Co,
the Shelley Skin Clinic,
Peninsula Hot Springs,
Rationale,
Dr. Tass,
Brazilian Butterfly,
L Urban Retreat,
working at Laser Clinics Australia at the moment.
Tiara Home Mineral Spas,
Silk Laser Clinics,
Results Laser Clinic,
Claire Francois, Brazilian Butterfly in Fairfield,
Beauty Medics in Brighton,
Distinctive Features Cosmetic Tattoo and Beauty,
Woman Dalen,
Breathtaker at Mount Buller, Crown Spa,
Indota Spa in Mornington,
Fresh Face Spa,
Laser Clinics Australia, Laser Clinics Australia Epping now,
at Australian Skin Clinic,
Alabaster,
Your Very Best in Heathmont, Nourish Body and Skin,
Essential Beauty Emporium and Melbourne Central,
Wax Gallery Body and Beauty Bar in Bendigo, looking at Universal Advanced Skin and Body,
Today Spa up in Bendigo,
Stoner, Hair by Eye, Woman Dalen,
Indota Spa,
Alabaster,
Beauty 2001, Results in Woodgrove,
Venus Day Spa,
Results at Knox as well,
Alabaster in Echuca,
working on board a cruise ship on the Gold Coast,
Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi,
at the Maldives,
the Maldives, in my beautiful office,
Hamilton Island,
Hayman Island,
New Zealand, Dubai,
London.
I'm working at a day spa in Northern Italy,
the Trianon Palace Guerlain Spa in Versailles, so in France.
Spa supervisor here at the stunning Intercontinental Hayman Island Resort. This is my new spa, Hayman Spa.
My dream's always been to work in London, and I honestly couldn't imagine, and when I got the job here, I could not believe that I'm working at the Dorchester.
I was at Abu Dhabi, and now I'm at Anantara in the Maldives. We have bases in Bali, where I've lived for 2.5 years now.
I am the owner of Sayamedi Spa here in Somerville.
In my very own business in Ballarat and Barclay. I have a day spa called Zuka Beauty.
James Vivian Dermal Therapies.
I run the Hive Beauty.
Welcome to Chic. There's definitely a need for advanced therapists in the industry.
The way of the future is with dermal therapists, dermal therapy treatments.
I've found that I think I want to finish nursing and become a cosmetic nurse.
And I'm currently studying my Bachelor of Nursing as well.
I now just started it back in March, my associate's degree in Applied Health Science and Dermal Therapy.
As well as progressing into dermal therapies, because I do have big dreams for myself.
Skin is the whole reason that I'm here. I've learnt so much about skin whilst within this diploma, but I want to advance my knowledge again next year and the year after and the year after. I'm actually going to do 3 more years after this.
Before I even finished, I had secured a position.
I didn't look for my job, they approached me. I really never had to apply for a job. I was offered jobs left, right and centre.
We're always the first to know about any jobs that come up.
Within a week I had a job. I've never had to hand in a resume. The trainer asked me for my number. Like the next day I had a job.
So I was laying down at a laser clinic on a bed as a paying client. And when the therapist found out I was an Ellie Lucas student, she basically offered me a job.
So when I moved to London, I sent my application out right away, and within 3 days I had a job.
I got my job pretty much purely because I said I was an Ali Lucas student and they knew the education that I'd got.
I found it really easy to get work, and you know, if anything like happens, I need to change jobs, it's so easy.
having that on your resume basically gives you like a one-up to every other person that's applying for the job.
I didn't have to send out many resumes. I sent out 1 or 2, I think, and I got the job instantly.
I've never had any issues with jobs. I've always gotten the first job that I've applied for.
We never looked over having Ali Lucas on our resume.
By the time I had graduated, you know, people were approaching me for work. And after finishing my studies at Ali, they accepted me a week after I graduated.
My boss even told me that because I went to Ali, I was the top of the pile.
In the position I'm in, you hear constant clamour and desperation for good staff.
It's the talk of the industry actually. In the last few days there aren't enough therapists, there aren't enough good therapists, there are not enough well-trained therapists. And what I love about Ellie Lucas is that they are the best.
You go to Ellie Lucas, you can get an international qualification and work throughout Asia Pacific or anywhere in the world.
It's in Australia, but in Asia, in Europe, they're absolutely desperate for good staff. So you can walk in and find a decent position virtually straight away.
The therapists that come from Ellie Lucas are really truly second to none.
I don't really think that in Australia there's any competition. Like I don't know of any competition. Nothing comes as close as what Ellie Lucas does.
It's hard for us to get the calibre of staff we need, and Ellie Lucas fulfills that service for us.
Objectively is one of the best beauty therapy schools all around the world.
We look at the resume. If it comes from Ellie Lucas, that's a reason for me to interview them.
To me, it says that they've really thought about their education.
Wherever possible, we want to take Ellie Lucas students and employ them. We've got people working in Canada, we've got people working in this part of the world, the Middle East.
I think Ellie Lucas is at the top of the world right now.
We ourselves recruit both at a management level, a therapist level, a front of house level, and every level. When you've achieved that level, you get all the choices. There's a lack of good quality therapists in the business.
It doesn't guarantee them a job, but it definitely will guarantee them an interview.
We do our best to keep them.
When I see Ellie Lucas on a resume that I receive, I know they're not just able to deliver a fantastic treatment, it's everything else that goes around being a therapist.
And that's why I really choose Ellie Lucas.
I'm lucky about Ellie Lucas, and I have got this relationship.
There just isn't really any competition. It's not without reason that pretty much all of my therapists are Ellie Lucas graduates.
Ellie Lucas is second to none. When we see that on a resume, that we know the standard of training that's been delivered.
Hiring currently 15 Ellie Lucas therapists is an absolute privilege and a joy that I have. Without them, the businesses would not run.
If we don't have the right staff, I don't have the right business.
We want the best of the best to come work for us at Sea.
It's endless, the opportunity they have.
Our experience with the Ellie Lucas therapists has been wonderful.
They're a league above everyone else in the industry.
It's in a league of its own.
They are world class.
We welcome Ellie Lucas students anywhere we can get them.
I've been traveling the world now for 17 years and I never saw something so dedicated.
Very much the forefront of what the industry is doing, not just in Australia but also on an international platform.
They get out there and they've got this worldly experience and knowledge that all comes from Ellie Lucas.
When the three girls came to Dubai, I wanted to hire all three of them. They were happy, I was happy, and the guests were happy.
They're able to adapt, they're able to be flexible.
They're employable and they're ready to start as soon as they've finished their graduation.
Ellie Lucas is our #1 choice.
Professional, they're well trained, well spoken, and a great fit for Steiner, no matter where they work.
We are very happy to receive such trained and educated individuals to be part of our team.
They understand the technology, they understand the industry.
They're just one step above the rest.
When they come here, you can see it's not just somebody that's doing beauty because they want to do beauty. They're doing it because it's their love and it's their passion.
We hold others, unfortunately, to the standard of Ellie Lucas, which sometimes doesn't help us because not everybody meets the Ellie Lucas standard.
Ellie Lucas takes their students out into the marketplace.
Every therapist is only as good as their last treatment, and the Ellie Lucas girls stand up.
The staff that come out of your schools are second to none. They're brilliant.
They have been well trained. They are well motivated.
They have all of their basic tools which they need, but they're not basic.
Standards vary around the world. You're very fortunate at Ellie Lucas to have a great program that's right at the top of the industry, so there are no surprises when you arrive with us.
The market still needs highly skilled, very well educated, confident therapists. Ellie Lucas has already proved the quality about giving this service to the market.
I think Ellie Lucas ranks among the best in the world. And it's amazing that in Australia, which is a small country in population, they have a school of this caliber. It's amazing, and the Australians are very lucky to have a place like this.
Ellie Lucas and us, one and only together, to deliver really, again, an excellent spa, experience for our guests.
They're very dedicated and they're very passionate, and we love to see that.
Having the highest, most professionally educated staff is the most important thing to the guest and for Steiner's reputation.
Recently I experienced a 2-hour spa experience from a graduate of Ellie Lucas, and it was the best spa experience that I'd had in a long time.
So partnering with colleges like Ellie Lucas really does help us to keep ahead of the game.
It's a bit of a no-brainer each year, isn't it?
Absolutely, the CVs definitely go to the top of the pile.
They're able to take on any role or any task that they're given and be able to run with it and to deliver.
Anyone that's come through Ellie Lucas to work here at any of the Crown
spas has put best foot forward.
I haven't seen any other college globally be able to offer the opportunities and experiences for their students like Ellie Lucas can. If you're serious about your career, this is the only place to study.
We were looking for the Rolls Royce of the beauty industry, and basically that's what we got.
This is the largest growing leisure business in the world, and they are on the doorstep of a career that could last them for the next 30 years very easily. From the entry level that they're going into now, right through to top management in big hotel chains or big spa companies around the world.
I would ask probably one vital question. Do you want to be average or do you want to be exceptional? Yeah? Pretty much you could study anywhere to be average, but if you want to study to be exceptional, Ellie Lucas is that place.